Hi everyone, let's answer this problem very quickly. Let's solve this problem. Solution: we have 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 minus 4 into 3 to the power of x plus 1 plus 9 equals 0. Now this is very simple. It's a simple exponential equation. So the first thing I'm going to do is to split, to separate this right away. So I will have 3 to the power of 2x multiplied by 3 to the power of 1. Because according to the law of indices, if you pick one of these, you will still add the powers to get what you had in the first place. Then minus 4 into bracket. I will separate this again to have 3 to the power of x multiplied by 3 to power 1, and then I have plus 9 to be equal to 0. The next thing I'm going to do is this. Remember, 3 to power 1 is the same thing as 3, so this can better be written as 3 into bracket 3 to the power of 2x, close this bracket, minus 4. Then I'll have 3 into bracket 3 to the power of x. Okay, I'll close this and then close this up. Then plus 9 equals 0. Now 3 is common to each of these terms. Okay, so I will divide both sides. Divide everything by 3. Divide the whole of this by 3. Divide this by 3, and even divide 0 by 3. Okay, so that this will cancel this. This will cancel this one. Then 3 will go there to give us 3. Now from here I have 3 to the power of 2x minus, here we have 4 into bracket, we have 3 to power x, 3 to power of x, close this, then plus 3 equals 0 divided by 3, and is 0. Okay, now we have 3 to power of x over here. We can still have the same 3 to power x from here. So we'll do this. 3 to power of x. Now I will take the square outside. Then I have minus 4 into bracket 3 to power x. Then plus 3 equals 0. So what do I do? Okay, we have 3 to power x and 3 to power x. So let a letter represent 3 to the power of x. Let's say letter y equal to 3 to the power of x. So anywhere I have 3 to the power x, I will be writing y. So in here now it's going to be y, then I will square it, then minus 4 here, then multiply by y, that will be 4y, then plus 3 equals 0. And now we have a quadratic equation that we can solve using factorization method. So the question now is, what are the two numbers you multiply to have positive 3, and you put the two of them together to have minus 4? The two numbers will be minus 3 and minus 1, because minus 3 times minus 1 will give us plus 3, and then minus 3 plus minus 1 will give us minus 4. Now this means we're having y minus 3 in one bracket, and in the second bracket we have y minus 1, and both of them equal to this 0. And then from here we have that y minus 3 is either equal to 0 or y minus 1 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 plus 3, which will give 3, or on this side y will be equal to 0 plus 1, which will give 1. But do not forget that we said y is equal to 3 to the power of x. So here now I'm going to have 3 to the power of x in place of y, and this is equal to 3. But do not forget that 3 is the same thing as 3 to the power 1, because any number to the power 1 is itself. Now the bases are the same, we work with the powers. So x is equal to 1. So this is, okay, let me call this x1 to be equal to 1. Now to get x2, I'm going to go back to the second value of y equals 1, right? And we have y to be equal to 3 to the power x, and this is equal to 1. And then from here now, remember, for any number raised to the power of another number to give 1, it means that that number must be raised to the power of 0. Or in other words, I can do it this way: 3 to the power of x equal to 3 to the power of 0. I needed to have the same base, and remember that 3 to the power 0 will still give us the 1 there, right? So from here now, we can conclude that x is equal to 0 because we already have the same base. We compare the powers. So we'll call this our x2. So in conclusion, therefore, okay, so we have x1 to be equal to 1, and then x2 to be equal to 0. So these are the two values of x that will satisfy the given equation. Thank you for watching.